So I was watching Dr. Phil, and he has this couple on there who are cousins. And hold on a second, let me turn the light on a little bit. Whoop. Who are cousins, and they're married. And so they're going to Dr. Phil to tell everyone, we're married, you want to say all this and that about us, but we're married and we happy and we gonna be together, is what we gonna do, is what we gonna do. And so the whole episode, they're trying to convince me that it's okay for them to be married, and they're saying, it's the same thing as if a woman gets pregnant. Like, they're talking about our children, like our children have birth defects, but it's the same thing if a woman will get pregnant when she's in her 40s. And so, basically, they're out there, they're kissing on each other, and I get the feeling that they want the attention. They're this whole thing is exciting to them. It's exciting that no one wants them to be together. It's exciting that, we're defying all odds. It's exciting. Even one of the clips was the guy saying, this is crazy, like kissing her. And this motherfucker put this on their family Facebook page. I would block and delete, block, because you know what? You can't put that shit up here. You're gonna be making these choices and shit. You're gonna be shoving it down the rest of our throats. This is for, like, getting together to figure out family vacation, so-and-so's graduating, not for you to be making out with your goddamn cousin. Oh my god, if that was my kids. Oh my lord, if my kids, I have 4 siblings, and if one of my children wanted to marry, oh my god, one of my siblings, children, I would be upset. And so this has been going on, like, I said, this has been going on for a while. Like, when they were cousins, they were staring each other's eyes, and they were like 4. They got caught making out a few times when they were 10. Nip that shit in the bud. That shit ain't cute. Like, when kids are doing that shit, it's not cute. You can't get married. You guys are cousins. It's disgusting. Knock it off. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not interesting. It's not, aw. And then when the mom told him, said, oh, you can't marry your cousin. And when he was a kid, he was like, oh, I was heartbroken. Now I have the last laugh. You guys are fucking weirdos. You guys are fucking odd. It's not okay. It's like, oh, I'd be so heartbroken if I was their parents. And so, after that happened, it just seemed like they like the fact that this is like a forbidden love. It's forbidden, so it's interesting, so it's exciting. We're ruffling feathers. We're making noise together. It's just me and you. And a side note, it's fucking lazy. Okay? It's fucking lazy to be like, oh, I don't want to go out and have to find someone to be with. I'm just gonna date you. Like, I'm just gonna date my cousin because it's easier. Like, she's like, oh, she just gets all my jokes. Like, go find someone go find someone else. Go find someone else who gets your jokes. It's hard out here. It's hard out here to be single. It's hard out here to find relationships. Doesn't mean you can go ahead and try to marry your cousins. I get it's hard. It's hard out here. It's hard to find someone you're compatible with. But you just don't go looking it down your family tree for potential dates. That's wrong and weird. And so they were talking about it, and how come everyone who does something weird sexually, like weird sexual shit, they always have this fucking, like, the tone to their voice, like this. It's like the wife. This is exactly how the wife sound. I just knew. I mean, he just looks at me, and I feel like the sun opens up. It's just who we are. It's like that soft, like, it's just so fake. It's like, girl, put some bass in your voice. If you want to marry your cousin, why do they always talk like that? Like, with that, like, that little, like, mousy, like, and then with the earth and the trees opened up, and I felt, and I just knew. It's like, you didn't know nothing. And shit's weird. And the thing is, I already seen this one time on YouTube where it was like first cousins who get married, and they always talk about it like this. This is how they always talk about it. It was a force. It was an undeniable force. Like, it was an undeniable force between us. And that's exactly how they always talk about it. And that makes me feel like it's weird. Like, what is that force? What's drawing you two together? It's weird. Stop it. Knock it off. It's weird. And so they had a cousin up there. And she was actually making me laugh because she was like, she's also their cousin, and they try to say she was jealous. Like, you're jealous because you like John. First of okay, so there's like, you're jealous because you just like John and you want to be with John, so you're being jealous. And then she said, when they told that to me, I said, bitch, please. I was like weak when she said it, 'cause I was not expecting that to come out her mouth. And she's like, I don't want them to touch me. I don't want them looking at me. I don't want to see them. I think they're gross. That's what she said. She's, I don't want them touching me. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to see them. I think they're gross. So they were trying to say that, why are you so bothered by it? She's like, 'cause it's my family. You putting this shit on our family messenger. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. I would be so embarrassed. I'd be so embarrassed. They putting this stuff on our Facebook family messenger with it when we're gonna have our family reunions. Oh, by the way, John and Jill are now getting together and they're now married. Ew. I'd be so fucking pissed off about that shit. I'd be so mad. I would be like, block, delete, go away, go away, go away. Because they're doing that shit for attention. And you can tell when you watch them, you can tell they're just trying to get attention. They're just trying to make people look at them. Like, he was like, we're so crazy, we're crazy, we're crazy. And they put a picture of him and her making out on the damn family messenger, which tells me that they're just too, like, I do feel like when they look at each other, they see that they look similar. They have the same basic, like, they look like they could be brother and sister. And I feel like they just got tricked into thinking they were the same person or something. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I don't know. I felt like they just want attention. I felt like they're doing the whole thing for attention, doing the whole thing so they can be seen, just doing this whole thing because they're just like, this is a forbidden love. You know, we're trying to have a we're trying to change the laws in the state. Only 19 states allow you to get married to your cousin. Okay, good. It should be even less. It should be even less, and even less, and even less, and even less. And then try to say, oh, it's more of a Western thing. Westerners don't like it. It's like, and then Dr. Phil shut that shit down. I love Dr. Phil. I really do. I love Dr. Phil, especially when I see him outside of the Dr. Phil show, just like on his Instagram, or I know it's not him posting on his Instagram, but like on his Instagram or on his podcast, he just seems so much more real. He was like, yeah, okay, but he was like, okay, yeah, they do that in other cultures, maybe in like Africa and India, but he's like, but you're in America, you're in a Western culture right now, and this is what you guys are doing is illegal in your state. And they're like, we haven't had sex or anything, and he cocked their ass again. I love Dr. Phil's ass. They were trying to basically go around the fact that they had sex because where they live, they got married in Colorado, but they live in Utah. And so in Utah, that's illegal. Okay, Utah, that's illegal to do that, but not in Colorado, I believe. And so they got married in Colorado. They came back to Utah. They lived together. And so they're saying, they're basically being like, oh, we're not doing anything bad or whatever. And we're not doing this, we're not doing that. And they were talking to Dr. Sophie, and Dr. Sophie was like, you guys are being what you're doing right now is child abuse, and it's wrong. And they were like, no, we're not, because we never did this, and we never did that. And Dr. Phil said, hold the fucking phone. He's like, I've been very gingerly about saying what you have and have not been doing in your state. So if you don't want to get into what you have been doing in that house and in your bedroom, I suggest we just move on what you have and have not been doing. I was like, because you know they're having sex. And and the reason why I think that they're so fake is he was like, and we started making out for 3 hours, and you know, I'm not going to say what else we did because I don't want to incriminate myself. I'm like, you like this shit. You're like into this shit. You love that you're getting the attention for this. And it's like, I feel like she's just kind of going along with it. They both were married. They both were divorced. He was talking about how he saw her ex-husband was like, he doesn't deserve her. He doesn't need her. It's lazy. Go out there in the world, the cold, cold world, and go find a person who ain't your cousin to marry. Because guess what? It's lazy. It's lazy. You think you think every single person on the world, if it was okay when they marry someone that they have everything in common with? It's lazy. Go out there and make the hard choices and go find someone else to be with.